Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-Notary Training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that. Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did. Hey guys, let me take my AirPod out. Hey, can you tell that I had a long day? Because I definitely got on this live this morning. I was super hyper. And now I'm like, hey. So this is Notary Q&A. This is what this is. Notary Q&A. Ask any questions that you have about the notary business, and I will tell you. So let me tell you about my day so far. Oh, this lip gloss is glossing. I like it. It's this, because you know I'm on my healthy everything. It's this Burt's Bees natural 100% natural lip oil. I like this. Okay, sis, let's go. So I had 4 inspections to start the day off with. I did 3, so I have 1 more left. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I have an interior test inspection, so I can start doing interior inspections for one of the companies, Groundworks. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I did some realtor training today. So I had to train some real estate agents out in Virginia. So I had to go out and do some training. It was a lot of fun. Got a connection with a title company through that to do closings for that company. So that was pretty cool. And I did my closing. I had a home equity line of credit closing. I finished that, did my scan backs, dropped the docs off through UPS. I had another package to drop off too for FedEx. Got that done. Yeah. The day is not over though. I have some work to do for Notary to Notary. Just some content I need to upload into some of the communities and the groups that we have, just to make sure you guys have everything that you need. So I'm going to work on that this evening. Yeah, I have my to-do list, so I'm focused on that. I have some LLCs to set up from your registered agent, so I'm going to work on that this evening. And I think that's going to, once I finish my little list I'm looking at right now, that's it. Tomorrow we do the next thing. I'm trying to sign up for some field inspection companies. They're asking for a background check. Is that something that you can give me? And I said they did it. Yeah. So whenever I'm signing up with field inspection companies, I give them my NNA background check. Yes, correct. Now some company, like it was only like one company I think that was like, we don't use the NNA background check, but theirs was free. So I just said, okay, fine. But typically I just use the NNA background check, and that's what I send in. But yeah, any questions that you have with the notary business, just fire it away. Earlier this morning, I told you guys about an event that we were having next weekend, the 3 game-changing tools for your notary business. That is going to be on I want to say it was the 23rd. Let me just pull it up so I give you the right date. And these are 3 marketing tools that you definitely want to have for your business. I'm only going to do this training once. It's only open to 100 people. So once you register for it, once it's full, it's full. It's not event pass eligible, so make sure you register for that. And then this Saturday, tomorrow's our in-person networking event here at the office. If you're local to us in Virginia, you can definitely come in. We just train, talk notary stuff, have a good time. This Saturday is going to be the Build Your Own app, Notary Lead Gen app. That's going to be this Saturday. And then next Saturday is the marketing tools training. That's going to be next Saturday, as well as the General Notary Work Live training coming up too. But those are the main things. That's really the big ones that's coming up for March. Okay. If you have questions, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Okay. Let's see. How do you promote your online remote notary business? I have not had any yet. So when I first started I started Ron before COVID, but it really blew up during COVID. And I've always, since that point, really did it independent. And the way that I got leads was my website, my Google Business profile page, like adding tons of content to it. I email market to just different companies, businesses, things like that, to see if they need any remote online notary services. One of the tools that I'm going to show you guys during that training next Saturday is going to show you how to get those contacts and how you can start marketing more direct. And then I had my app. So I did build a lead generation app in 24? I built it in 2020. So it was literally one day I was just sitting down in 2020 and I was in my living room and I said, if I had an app, people could just request it, like their documents. So I had it built so people put their request on the app, they upload their documents to the app. So the only thing I had to do was download their docs, send them an invoice, and then start the session for them. So it was really cool. And so I decided to build that app one day in 2020. I had the app built within about 2 to 3 days and live within the App Store within a week. And so that app brought me over 10,000 leads in the past 3 years. And I would say 70% of them were e-notary, 30% of them were in-person trainings. I'm in-person notarizations, okay? So I think there's lots of ways that you can market e-notary. It just really depends on you. I always say too, like you can market to attorneys. A lot of attorneys have international clients who need remote online notarization, companies, individuals. Like it's really just a matter of marketing, making sure your website's really strong, your Google profile's really strong. You're ranking for those services that you want to provide as well. And then 2, do that. Start there. Okay. All right. Anyone else have a notary related question? Okay. So my app was not for notaries. That's why I said the class I'm going to do this Saturday is to teach you how to build your own app. My app was just lead gen. So people who needed notary work. So what I'm going to do this Saturday is rebuild another app because the way I had it was okay, but I want to have like better branding, better usability. So I'm actually going to rebuild my app again on Saturday live with you guys, and you can follow along. And then if you're going to be in that class on Saturday, you're going to have some homework to do. I'm going to send it out on Thursday. Just to kind of get your branding together, which things you're going to use for the class, because the whole point is to build it as I'm building it with you. And so as I'm building it, so basically anyone who downloads that app, they download it to do notary. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just so I can they can upload and submit e-notary requests. So typically I want mine to just be for e-notary. Initially when I did it the first time, I had it for e-notary and in person, but it was national. And so I was getting like in-person requests for like one document from Kansas. And you really can't monetize it that large sometimes, depending on different fees because even if I sent the work out, I'd have to charge more than in some cities than your average mobile notary would be. So it's not really to your benefit. Like I don't really feel like I want to charge somebody, a lot more just to make a profit. And it's okay in some major cities because the notaries are already charging that much. But if you're in like a very small remote county or, you know, small area and your fees are not that high, it's just not to my benefit to try to assign work to that. And then on top of that, the volume was kind of more than I was expecting. So I just had to this time when I do, I'm gonna restructure it and just have it for people who want e-notary. That's it. Okay, next question. How do I add fingerprinting services to my business? So it depends on your state. Most states don't have additional rules or regulations that you have to follow as far as fingerprinting goes. I know California does, but I don't know what other state does. But basically, if your state does not have additional regulations to provide fingerprinting service, you just provide the services. So we have a class on that too coming up this weekend. But we've had a couple on it that will help you. But the main thing is just like I'm deciding like, you know, what does your market call for? Like, you're gonna do ink, you're gonna do what is it, ink, or it's such a been a long day, live scan. And then two, like just making like how are you gonna market it, who's gonna be your client base, because it's the same concept behind it. I will say, like, we started getting more ink fingerprinting in here when I started like dumping tons of articles about it on my website and my profile. I started to rank for it because it wasn't a whole lot of competition for fingerprinting in this area. So it was like something that was just popping up. So you want to definitely do just like market research to see what's going on. Even if you do have competition, doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you have to really like get in the game. You know what I mean? So that's mainly it. Like I said, we go over that a lot in the fingerprinting class that I do. If you want to get the replay that I've done before, just shoot me an email, info@notarytonotary.com. If you want to attend live, there is one on April 6th that you can join. Okay. What else you got? Any other questions? Notary Q&A live for 15 minutes. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Let's see. Is there a training to become a wedding officiant? I'm taking advantage of all avenues. So we talk about that in the boot camp. We have a boot camp at the end of the month. We talk about that. I did a whole course on that, actually. It was a live training that I did with Maria Romano. I'd have to find it. You shoot me an email. I'll see if I can find you the links for it, because you just register, you get the replay. This was probably like a year ago. And Maria Romano was really big in Nevada. And we did a live training together on how to get started. What do you need? And it even comes with like guides, templates, marketing techniques, things like that. And I like it because it really helped. She helped me with mine. It was things that she taught me that I didn't even know were a thing. And so I would definitely, if you want to get that training, just shoot me an email, info@notarytonotary.com. Okay, what other questions do you guys have about your notary business? I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here. I hope I get like a hard question. Anybody have a hard question for me? No, I'm kidding. I got a hard question this weekend. I'm still like trying to process the answer to that. But the main thing too, guys, is when you're building your notary business, you want to just make sure that you're getting the right training, getting the information, fact checking. Like, I promise you, I'm always hearing people with the wrong information. And it really just boils down to not fact checking and not like making sure your information is valid. You know what I mean? When it comes to building your notary business. And I said this morning, I'm gonna say it again. I highly believe that anyone at this point can build a successful 6-figure business if you get training on your skill set, which is like your notarial services and all that is, and then learn marketing and learn sales. So like all of my courses put together teach you everything about the skill set and teach you marketing and teach you lead gen, right? So, and then two, I told you that the golden ticket was back live. Did I tell y'all that? That was this morning's class. I have a lot of trainings coming up. I'm gonna get there. Yeah, I pray for my soul. The golden ticket is back live again to give you all of my courses. I believe it's up for, oh, it's not up. It was up. That's strange. No, it's up there. $379, and you can promo code it. Not promo code it. What am I saying? Payment plan it. So you get all of the courses, and then I definitely so yeah, question. So with the courses, so it comes with 18 courses. They're also self-paced, come with lifetime access, and then two, that skill set plus marketing So definitely get into the training that's next weekend, and then get some sales training. So like I was talking this morning about these books that I would recommend you get. Dale Carnegie, How to Win People and Influence People. I forget what it's called, but I give you a whole list of like, and you know, my new favorite person that I love online, Andy Elliott. He's really good. I like to watch content on sales and marketing. Like that's my thing. Especially or lead gen or AI and automation. Like I was meeting with a realtor today, and it was so funny because she's a big time realtor and she's busy. Like she's like, I have no issue with leads. She has a whole team of like 50 people. And she's like, I just want to feed them leads. And I was like, well, why can't you get more leads? She's like, because I don't have time to do this. And I was like, break down your day to me. I had to break down her process. And in that, we were able to automate like a huge chunk of what she was doing. And so she loves me. And I was just like, come here, let me show you something. Stop doing this, this, and this. We're going to set this up, right? So I'm helping her with her automation. So now she can free up her schedule to now get more leads. And then in turn, more closings. And so that was pretty cool today. And so that's also what's going on with the Realtor program, which is like I'm now training real estate agents in that space. Like, because I feel like no matter what industry you're in, as long as you understand sales, marketing, and lead generation, you can generate leads all day. You know, now you have to work on closing those leads, like when you get them. So like I said, today I got a new title company. Yay, love that. But it's a matter of like really getting out there and closing those leads. Like what tools do you have when people reach out to you? Do you make sure that you are always like closing? You know, like that's really important. What's your follow-up look like? So I told you guys before, I exported my client base out of Notary Assist. I paid someone on Fiverr $40 to clean my list. My client list currently is 150 companies that I do work for. I had them clean it. So cleaning it just means go through, see what companies are still active, which ones have closed out, make sure I have correct email, website, phone number, point of contact listed. And so he just cleans my list. And then after that, I go back and put it back into Notary Assist. And then from there, I do my bulk calls, bulk emails, and then do my individual follow-ups and social. And so with doing that alone, I'm able to increase my signings. And that's just what I do for my loan signs. I don't even talk about general notary work and e-notary, things like that. It really just boils down to how much time are you spending on lead generation. If you're not getting calls, if you're not booked and busy, then we have to look at, okay, what are you doing for lead gen? Like, why is your phone not ringing? Okay, and that's why I called it why is your phone not ringing? Like, what does your marketing look like? That really is a piece that's a part of it. Even when I started back in 2014, I understood. I immediately in 2014, the first thing I did was made a Google business profile page in 2014. First thing I did out the gate. So I'm trying to figure out why people don't do that. Like, it's a gold mine, honey. It's a gold mine. So that's just one thing that you do. Okay. Let's see. If I were to purchase 100K E&O insurance, would it cover general notary and signing agent? I say yes. Depends on when you get it from. So it covers your notarial work. That's when it covers your notarial work. Okay. Are there any more field inspection companies? Are there any more field inspection companies recommended? I'm seeing 11 listed. So if you would have haven't heard back from any, so I'm hoping there's more to apply to. So I gave out, no, those at 11, they're really busy. So follow up. The ones in the course, they're really busy. So they should follow up with you. We had a class this past weekend where I gave out a list of 50 companies for inspection. So if you want to get the replay, shoot me an email. I'll send you a link to register so you get that. But the 11 that you did in the course, just follow up with them. A lot of people, like, they drop the ball there. It's not about just signing up. You have to follow up. So it's like when you go to a website and you look at something and maybe come for the mailing list or whatever the case is, like that was your initial, reach out. But what do? They email you again and again. Then you see ads. Like, it's the follow-up, the close and the follow-up. Okay. So just because you sign up doesn't mean that that's it. You have to do your follow-up. Yeah, so definitely. And you keep that same energy with field inspection companies, signing services, title companies, lawyers, nursing homes and hospitals, whoever you're marketing to, you always have to follow up. That's super important. Okay, cool. How do I go about drop-in marketing? You mean like actually going to people's places? So I would definitely just learn sales techniques so you get more comfortable with it. But the main thing is be natural. Like don't write. I don't like scripts. People like scripts. I don't. I feel like it. But then again, I read a lot of sales information, so I know how to talk to people when I'm like doing like just cold walk-in. I would highly recommend that if it's your first business, that you take, even people who have been in this before, if you didn't really master sales, like you need to go take some classes on it, read some books about it. But the main thing is like make it natural, you know, always be nice to the gatekeepers. Be just direct in what you're looking for, you know, and like see how you can add value to them. Like, what are you bringing to the table? Not just, oh, I'm a notary, call me if you need me. You know, how can you add value to them? You know what I mean? Do research before you even go to a company. Like, so when you walk in there, you already know their faces because you are already on their LinkedIn, their Facebook, their Instagram. So you know who's who. You know what I'm saying? Engage them online. Like, it's not like, it's just like a lot. It's like dating, right? So like engage them online. You know, they have an event, go to the event. Like, you know, like you have to like work these leads. It's not just like show up. Oh, can I be your notary? That's not how that works. Like you have to, you know, work your leads, see how you can add value to people's lives. So that way, when they want to work with you, because it's not just, you know, like one of the tools that we're going to talk about during the training next Saturday is it's going to literally show you how you can partner with attorneys in your community, like in your area. Is so simple. But the key that I'm going to show you guys next Saturday, and I put the link in the chat for that event, is you're going to add value to that attorney's life. And in so adding value to that attorney's life, that attorney's going to feed you. Okay. And so feed you notary work. Okay. But the key is that you have to just learn how to add value. If you walk around like just trying to get people to give you work and you never like add value to your clients, you know, it's not going to work. So you always have to try to like feed them so they can feed you back. Okay. Like, how are you helping your clients on a day-to-day? Or is it just, I need notary work? Is that all it is? Or are you adding value to their life? You follow me? One more question and then I'm going to skedaddle. This is a Notary Live Q&A. One more question, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. Let's see who gets the next question. And then always, I recommend everybody have a client management system, even if you just use Notary Assist for now, and keep notes about who you're talking to when you call people, who you're talking to, if you went in person, who you met, who you're emailing with. So when you follow up, you remember people's names, the things that you spoke about, you know what I mean? So that way it's not like another cold call. It's a warm call because you already spoke with someone. You know what I mean? Okay. To recap. Definitely connect with me. Like I said, that we have an in-person notary training, notary networking and training tomorrow here at the Notary Business Center. And then we have Saturday is the Build Your Own Lead Gen app. And then next Saturday is the 3 marketing tools that you need, every business needs. If you implement these, you don't even have to do all 3. One of the 3, you'll see a difference in your business, hands down. If you do all 3, you're solid, okay? And the tools are not website and Google business profile page. Someone asked for that. Nope, it's not. It's 3 completely different tools. Now, I still recommend both of those, website and profile page. So that's hands down. But we're adding 3 more tools to your database that you're going to start using to generate leads. Cool. I like it. All right, guys, that is also the clock on the wall. I will see you guys away. Go. Be great on purpose. And until next time, happy signing. That was a quick notary Q&A. Hope you guys learned a lot.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com.